The Navajo Nation Special Diabetes Program presents another recipe.
Hello, my name is Bernice Jones. I'm the nutritionist for Crown Point Special Diabetes Program. And the recipe that we're going to do is sumac berry, also called chilchin. This is a fourth of a cup of sumac berry. It's grind, and this is a fourth of a cup of white cornmeal, and a half a cup of water, and 1.5 cup of water to put in the pot to boil. Okay, we're gonna put the water in the pan to start boiling. We'll let that boil, and we're gonna add the fourth of a cup of water to the grind corn. We'll do that and make sure it's really smooth. You can use a whisk or a scene, which is the stirring stick that our grandmothers used. I'm using a whisk today. So it's just smooth, no lumps, and watery, and we'll wait for the water to boil here. It's not boiling yet, so we'll just wait a little bit. So you get the sumac berry when you pick these. You can pick these like on La Plata Wash or somewhere near the mesas. They are like little pebbles. They're little round things, and when you squish it, the skin will come off, and the seeds are inside it. So there is the seed. I'll put it right here. That's probably gonna show much better. And there is the skin. Try to put it there. So, and when you grind it, you can see some seeds in there. If you see this, some of the seeds are right there. The water is now boiling, so now we can add the cornmeal into it. Make sure that you mix it again and just stir it in. Making sure there's no lumps. We'll stir it again in a little bit, just making sure there's no lumps. Starting to bubble already. I used a white cornmeal because it has fiber in it, and vitamin B, and other vitamins and minerals in the cornmeal. And then some people strain out the seeds from it. I just keep it in because that has the fiber, and also on the chilchin it has the vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C in that. It's a fruit. What I learned that it's a fruit is that a fruit has a seed inside the food. So it is a fruit. It is very sour when you first pick it, but when you dry it out, you clean it off and wash it, and it's not as sour. So this is getting quite thick, so I'm going to add the sumac berries into that. I understand that this is some of the food that is fed to the yebiches during the yebiche. This is one of the traditional food that they eat. These are some of the foods that our ancestors had before the long walk. So this is a traditional food. After the long walk, we started eating fried bread, mutton stew, and sugar, those things. We didn't have sugar before the long walk. And we didn't have the white flour, the all-purpose flour. We just used corn and some of the herbs and the food that we gathered. That's what our people ate. We'll just let that boil for a little bit. Just stirring it so it doesn't get burnt to the bottom. So once it starts bubbling, just let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then the corn and the sumac will cook. Just making sure that it cooks. Just stirring it often so it doesn't stick to the bottom. The sumac, the plant, the stems from the plant, that same stems from the plant they use to make the traditional basket. So the plant is used for different things as well. There is the pudding. This sumac berry is a traditional recipe that has been carried on for many, many years by the Navajo people. And we'd like to encourage you to try it. It's a simple recipe. All you need is the sumac berries, the white corn, and water. Those are the only 3 ingredients. And it's just very simple. It just took us from start to finish probably about less than 30 minutes. The grinder, the mill, you can use that to grind it, or you can use the stone to grind it. But I just used a coffee grinder.